Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today it is a Tuesday. It's currently 12 o'clock, so lunchtime, midday, whatever you want to call it. And it's quite wet out. It's a rainy day out here. Overcast, rainy, but there's no wind, so it's not bad. And it is the start of July now, I think, so we are into the winter months, and that generally means everywhere decent to fly fish is pretty much closed, except for the further afield larger fisheries. So all the local stuff's mostly closed, except for the lower sections and the deep, slow, sand-bedded, nastier sort of spin fishing water, I'd like to think of it as, spin fishing water. And despite that, I decided that I was going to go out for a fish today, because even though the fly fishing might not be great and the saltwater fishing might not be great, you can still get out there and catch some fish. And I'm hoping to demonstrate that for you guys today. So I just went down and dug up some worms, so check that out. Got a couple of clips here. Check out this little lizard. Little tiny lizard, man. Fortunately I have a glove on, but we'll try and get a hold of. Look at this little dude. That's one of the first lizards I've found digging worms. That's freaking cool. Oh, off he goes. This one we call a skink in New Zealand. That's a skink. Oh, he keeps getting away, but there he goes. No, he's gone. That was cool though. The things you find when you're out digging worms. We've got a pretty decent little selection going, so we're nearly off to the water. Yep, we got some worms, and we are heading down to the local with the little 1 to 3 kilo 7-foot spin setup, and we're going to go and try and catch a couple of trout on worms. Most interested to see if I can get any trout over a pound. If I get a trout over a pound, that'd be a great result. But really just heading out for a bit of, to get outside, to get out. Stay tuned guys, should be a fun little video. Let's get into it. Look at this, man. They have opened the gate to the paddock where I was meant to be walking through and carrying all my crap. This is cool. I can drive right to the fishing hole. I can set up a camp chair and a rod holder and the whole shebang. That's pretty freaking cool. It's now comfort level, the comfort level of my fishing experience should be upped by about 70%, which is never anything to be complained about. Pretty happy about this. Right guys, so we're running the Okuma Azaki spin 7-foot 5 to 20 gram, which I believe means approximately 1 to 3 kilo equivalent. So it's an ultra light setup. On that I've got the Diawa Shinobi reel. I think it's a 2000. I think it's got 10-pound braid on it, and I've got 12-pound leader fluorocarbon, and I am running on the rig. I'm running a running rig with a 1/4 ounce ball sinker, a little bead, a little swivel, then about just over a foot of the same 12-pound, and a little Wasabi bait hook, equivalent to about a size 12, so it's quite a small hook. And yeah, let's get into it. Tackle and bait, seat, net, rod holder, and the big shebang. Let's get into it, eh? Put one medium-sized worm on to start out. Better just unlock that drag. I had it fully locked up from some car wire yesterday. Don't need much drag for little trout. That should be pretty much the money. And we're just going to start at our feet. Fish your feet first, and get settled in. Oh, I just missed him. I gave it a hook set, but yeah, we missed him. Worm gone. This is why I'm running a very small hook, because this way I can let them rip the worm off and most of the fish without pricking it, and just replace the worm and then catch that same fish. Whereas if I had a bigger hook on and they swallowed it, that fish is pretty much going to die. Like if he swallows this hook, there's a good chance that the hook point will get muffled by the worm, and it either won't hook the fish, or it will only hook him once it changes angle and nicks it in the lip. So my goal here is just to avoid killing fish, basically. Oh, there's bites. Yep, there's a couple of nibbles. Let's just hold on to that. There's a couple of nibbles there. Might just go for the hook set once I... Oh, yeah, that's one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yo, much better. He's jumping, boys. That's freaking cool. Yeah, you do not need much drag for trout. Little ones anyway. Oh, he can't even pull that, I don't think. Alright, that should be fine. Beauty. Cool little rainbow. Very cool. Yep, I set that hook on him, and there was a decent chance he was not even biting on the bait at that point, but I just was like, I'd rather get him in the mouth than miss him. Oh, then gut hook him. I'd rather either get him in the mouth or miss him than gut hook him, so hopefully that hook's not too far away. That would be the ideal scenario. Oh. First fish of the day on. Alright, there's that first fish of the day. Nice little rainbow. In the lip, hooked in the lip. See you later, buddy. Cool. Phew, we are on the board. Good little start there. Alright, we have one on the board, little rainbow trout. It's one species and one fish, and that was an absolute shitter. That was an accidental line drop. That's a rookie mistake. Haven't done that one for a while actually. Alright, back in the holder, eh? So the worms caught me one fish, got two sets of bites and caught me one fish, and it's now been about 40 minutes since I got here, and that is all of the action I've had on the worms. So I've got rid of the worms, and I've put on this little Savage Gear soft bait in rainbow trout colour, or rainbow smelt or whatever they call it, and I'm now just going to biff this around the place, spin fish it, see if I can't snag a good sized fish on this. Do a little bit more of an active session here. So I'll biff this around here and see how that goes, and I've got another spot in the back of my mind that I might end up having a look at if I have any hits here, you know, if I can gauge that there's interest in the moving baits today and the lures, then I might actually, you know, go and seek out some lure fish this afternoon. Oh, I just lost one. I just got a good hit. There it is, got him. And I lost him. You bastard. I lost him twice. He hit it twice. It's a big soft bait and a big lure, but that felt relatively heavy, so... Where are the bite marks at? No bite marks, so... It was just missed one. Oh well, that was a fish. That felt pretty heavy, man. That felt like a good fish. And I was just swinging it too, like a streamer. Just swinging it over this bar here. Wonder if it'll come back. Oh, I think I just had a hit there. Yep, definitely. Getting tapped, getting hit. Oh, he's on it. Yep, that's him. You bastard. What is it? It's a brown, holy cow. It's a brown trout. Holy cow. No way, no way. I got a brownie. Oh, it's just what I wanted too. Oh, it's a beautiful little brown too. Oh, dude, yes. That is what I was freaking after. That'll be that same fish, I reckon. No way. Bro, look at that. Look at that. Just in the scissors there. That's a gorgeous jack. Wow. I haven't done much spin fishing for trout in a long time, but check him out. Just smoked it. Bing, bang, boom, eh? On that little savage gear. He's not going to be very nice to me, I don't think, but hey, fair play to him. So just got this guy on the savage gear soft bait down the local. Sick. Very cool. And off he goes. Brown tail. Ew. Cool. I don't know whether that was the same fish every time I got hits, because I think I got about 5 or 6 hits running it off this edge here. I suspect it was multiple fish, so I'm going to continue to run this edge and swing it. I'm swinging it as I would swing with streamers, and I'm actually starting to suspect that this would be a great spot to bring the fly rod and a streamer and swing those. That's a fish. Yep. Oh, that was a big fish. No way. Dude, that was big. It just came, I dragged it with me for a minute and then it just pulled, so I think a few of them are just grabbing it and holding on the back. Dude, that felt big. I need to actually do a hook set, I think. But yeah, that's the thing, is they need to have it in their mouth. Dude, that was heavy as hell. That was like super solid. I think I definitely need to come with the old streamer and just swing this, because I'm getting hits for days here. Not even doing anything to it, like just very slowly winding along and running it over this. There it is. Just got hit again and missed him. How many fish are sitting in there? Just running it off that edge there, I am getting freaking hammered. Every time, every cast. This is skits as hell. There it is. Got hit. Got one. Yep. That's the one. That's one of them. Oh yeah, another brown. No! How many browns are here? Dude, another brown. Are you joking? What the hell? Bro, is this Brown Town? Is there browns loaded on the slip? I heard that they were migratory in here, so maybe there's a run here. How's that, eh? All of a sudden, switch to a lure and it's Brown Town population me. That's a cool little jack. Little baby Brown Town. A hoosh. Dude, I'm stoked. A couple of browns, eh? Let's get them away. Oh, gone. Wow, that was awesome. Let's get back in there. Never had this before. A couple of browns. Normally I'd have to drive a long way to find that kind of fishing. And that's another, oh, it's a big one. Dude, that was another one. Every cast I'm getting lit up. I need to set the hook. I just never see it coming. That's the interesting thing about lure fishing, is you never see it coming unless you can actually see the fish. It just hits out of nowhere. Every cast I'm getting lit up. Hammered. It's just such good fun. Such an effective way to fish as well. Just a more realistic lure. Getting a couple of touches, might be bottom, might be fish. That's a fish. Yep. Oh, it's a big dog. Oh, it's a little sort of 2-pound rainbow. Man, he hit it like a train. How are those jumps? I've got the drag locked up so I can actually set the hook with this thing. I was wondering where all the worm fish were gone, because normally I'll hit like half a dozen fish on the worms here. I guess they're all sitting up on the shelf trying to eat bait fish or something, which is a bit strange for winter, but there you go. He's just hooked. Falls out. Beauty. Oh, frisky little rainbow, as always. Good to be hitting fish. That was a cool little take on the old savage gear. Another one swinging across that shelf. I gave it a minute, gave it a little bit of a break and went and chucked the lure down the back there, but nothing was keen, so I came back and put it back on the shelf, and what do you know? First cast. Let's get back in there. Driving across town. Yeah, so while I was driving along the road, I saw that you could actually get down to the river down here. And, wow, look at this. This is a bog spot. This is cool. Ochahonga's first bog spot. That's sick. Do some skids and crash into a fence, eh? Anyways, I noticed I could probably drive down to the river here, and there's no gate to lock me in. So those bastards who locked me into the other paddock, which is just on the other side of this fence, cannot lock me into this one. Dude, this is cool. I can drive right to the river. The river's right there. That's the river just there. This is cool. Alright, I'll park up here, I reckon. Looks like people have been having fun in the mud. Now I'm one of them. Either my CVs or my control arms are shit. They've gone to shit, but to be fair, I've thrashed this car. Cool, that's us just there. Let's whip out the spinner and see if anything's keen. Imagine if there was a fish in this little back piece. That'd be pretty crazy. That'd be very cool. Right. This is the weir, the famous weir, where I have been busted many times by snags, caught a couple of small rainbows, and had follows that came to nothing from big browns. That's it. There have been big browns here, and I have missed many of them. Never caught one of them. Maybe today's the day, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Nice, good session. I think I got 4 or 5 fish. So, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Awesome. Alright guys, that is us for the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. It was a cool little afternoon mission. Haven't been spinning for a while, so it was a little bit of a throwback, a little bit nostalgic. So if you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit like down below and hit the subscribe button next to it to see future videos when they come out. Alright guys, stay tuned. See you on the next one. All that good stuff. We out.